So hello everyone, and welcome to Final Fantasy X-2 on the Black Show, and this is going to be a special video dedicated to the Chocobo Ranch for Clasko and treasure hunting, as well as unlocking several optional dungeons across Spira. I was planning to do the Jose Temple stuff this video, but it didn't go very well. My team's not quite good enough for that, so I figured I'd do some stuff instead to give myself a chance to level up my characters a little bit, which this provides quite fortunately. So I'm going to go through the entire process here. My advice of how best to go for the system, it's not overly complicated once you know what you're doing, but it can be pretty time consuming. Okay then, so let's get to work here. For the note, I am using my save that I'm gradually building up for super bosses, but the levels is not particularly relevant for this video. Let's go into the Calmlands. Of course, Chocobo Ranch is not actually available to you unless you manage to get Clasko to the Chocobo Ranch in the first couple of chapters or so, and then clearing it out to give you access to this. Otherwise, it is completely lost to you, which would be very sad. You can come over here to the main area and take the shortcut to get to the ranch super quickly. So, once you have cleared this area out, Chocobos that you've started capturing in battles randomly across Spira will start being sent here to the Chocobo Ranch. What this basically is a system to get those Chocobos, send them out to the world of Spira to go hunting for treasure and give you a hold of loads of prizes. However, as noted, there are a couple of optional dungeons and other things that are locked behind this system, which can be a bit of a pain to get hold of. One of them is really annoyingly specific, but that's Final Fantasy X-2 for you sometimes. So what we're going to do is have a chat with Clasko. Oh yeah, I did some off-screen work prepping for this as well. Yeah. So you can only keep up to 14 Chocobos at a time. We don't need that many, mercifully. Just look at the browser. So here's our 14 Chocobos. This is just stuff I've randomly captured over the course of the series. I went and did a bit of work to get some as well. There are 3 different types of Chocobos in this game: bold, normal, and timid. Which ones you get will depend largely on where you encounter the Chocobos. For example, the timid ones are generally found in like Besaid or going to the Moonflow areas. You can get those. The normal ones from Calmlands, Jose. And what it means is that different areas you can send the Chocobos to are better suited to certain types of Chocobos. So, timid ones, a good place to send them, for example, would be the Thunder Plains. For reasons. I don't know why, it just is. Besaid Island, you want to send normal Chocobos, that sort of thing. What I would suggest you to do is to go largely grinding for bold Chocobos. I think that's the best way to do it, so you can get some decent prizes that way. Bold Chocobos you will typically find, I found, either going to Killiker Island or the Thunder Plains. And what you basically want to do is just equip a party member with the Lure Bracer. I'll show that off over here, wherever it is in this list. We've got Lure Bracer. So that you can get encounters going faster, and that way basically you can just keep recycling. Have a thief with flee and first strike as well, so if it's no Chocobo, you can just flee immediately, get to the next fight, and just keep going and going. It's going to take you a while, but what you're looking for is 4 Chocobos that can get up to a maximum level of 5. If you come down into the pens themselves, you can actually view the Chocobos and see there's a max of stats between 1 and 5. So this one's a bold and you get level 3, which is not good enough here. Over here, we've got bold max of 1. It's pretty sad. We can't do very much here. Here we've got a timid, also level 1. It's pretty brutal. But we need 4 Chocobos, preferably, that have level 5 maximum potential. It's going to take you a while. For me, it took about 2-ish hours or so just going for it. I went for like 40, 50 Chocobos before I finally got 4 of them. But eventually, we got there. And so here is a save that I made earlier. I've got a few of these dotted about for this because it takes a long while. So I have got hold of our 4 Chocobos. I'll show them off here very quickly. All your actual runners are kept up in this top area. And then your reserves are kept below. So Chocobo 2, bold 5. Note that this one is empty. I'll point that out later on. Runner 3, bold 5. And runner 4, bold 5. They don't have to necessarily be bold. As long as they're level 5, that's the main thing. It's just that you'll have to start sending different places and it could get messy. So that's just my suggestion on how to do it. And Killiker and Thunder Plains. Thunder Plains especially, it's not that bad a place to fight, really. So let's go over here to Clasko. Okay then. So what we're going to be doing is we need to dispatch our Chocobos. As I said, there are 2 optional dungeons. One of them, I think, only requires sending a couple of level 5 Chocobos to the knee and higher road, but there's another one which is a real annoyance to get. What we've basically got to do is have, I think it's 3, it might be 4 successful dispatches of level 1 Chocobos. And then we do the same for level 2s, level 3s, level 4s, and level 5s. And you got to do some more level 5s. They can be the same Chocobos. It doesn't matter necessarily what did it, as long as they're successful. And I believe if you have any that are unsuccessful, well, for the purposes of this run, you're just going to reload the game, but I'll talk about it in a moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to send all these Bold Chocobos to the Calmlands. Bold Chocobos are suited for the Calmlands as well as the Josie High Road. Calmlands, I think, has marginally better loot drops, though. So we're going to just send every single one of them to here and get them going. Once we've dispatched all the Chocobos, we need to fight 7 random battles outside, and that'll be enough time to pass, time in exclamation marks, for the Chocobos to come back, assumably, and to get the result from Clasko. So dispatch all 4 of them. So there. Okay, then. Good stuff. But what we're going to do while we're here as well is nutritive greens. So these are the greens that we actually need to feed to our Chocobos to level them up. I'll show that off momentarily. Now, if you've just been playing the game normally and you've got access to this already, and maybe even come by here once or twice, you already have a pretty healthy stock of Pisana and Mimic greens. The Silkus greens, you start off at 0, but you need to get those specifically for level 5. So we're actually going to change the ratio here, because I've already got a load of Pisana and Mimic greens with Clasko. I'm going to set Pisana to 0, Mimic to 0, so that all the greens he finds from now will be Silkus greens. And he should have a backlog of greens to give to us, but they haven't been determined yet. And there we go. So, all those fresh greens that have been ready for him to give are now Silkus greens. So we've got loads of all of them, and that is good stuff. So, with that done and dusted, what we now need to do is leave here. Go fight 7 random encounters. Again, use the Lure Bracer, you know, use the chance to level up stuff that you need. And then we're going to come back. So, once you've fought your 7 fights and make your way back to the ruins here, before you talk with Clasko, save your game. The dice rolls, effectively, for whether the Chocobos succeed, or even if they even come back at all, is done once you speak to Clasko. It is not done beforehand, so you can save the game now, and if any of your Chocobos run away, you can reload the game, re-talk to Clasko, and it will re-roll the dice for you. And you'll keep doing that until they all come back. So go ahead, save your game, and then go have a chat with Clasko. Hopefully, everything's come back, but there is a chance that they might run away, which would be pretty bad. So, Chocobo went to the Calmlands. It's back! Hooray! We got, for level 1, you're going to get like a load of potions. But start again, some pretty nice stuff. Chocobo 2 is also back safe. Nice. Potion 2. There's different types of prizes. There's 4 different grades, basically. And you'll get any amount of those. And we got all 4 grades there. Nice. Chocobo 3 also came back safe and sound. And Choco 4 also... I ran away. Damn it! So that's bad. That is terrible. So we will need to go and reload the game. It does also say as well, the more Chocobos you're raising, the less likely a Chocobo will run away. Which is, I think, kind of true, but I don't know. It's not that important. But what's more important is sending the right type of Chocobo to the right climates. So, what you gonna do? Alright, let me reload the game. It's free, and... Chocobo 4 is back as well. Alright, so they have all returned, they've all been successful, and they found the good stuff. Good job, Chocobos. You did alright. Okay then, so, with that done, now we want to move on. So each time you send a Chocobo out, it will lose some heart, which is kind of like a stamina sort of thing. The first thing we want to do is we want to refill that. If you send a Chocobo to kind of the wrong biome, it will be less likely to find treasure. It will also lose more heart. That's even if it comes back, which it might not. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and feed the Chocobos on our runners. You'll feed them Pisana greens, which are the middle ones. It will take green is 10 hearts. We want to feed them all a couple of those. Get their green heart back up to full so they're less likely to run away, because you know how they're like. So feed them all. You can tell I've done this a little bit. There we go. Good stuff. They're all good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start raising them. So raising's pretty straightforward. All you got to do is you just got to feed them the amount of greens that they need to get to the next level. So currently Persona greens are what's needed for raising, but later on you'll need Silkus greens. So feed all 4 Chocobo runners 10 greens of the Persona, and they'll go up to level 2. And that's all you need to do. Good stuff there. So they are now all level 2. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to simply repeat the process. So now we're going to do the exact same thing again. So back off to the Calmlands. Chocobos 1, 2, 3, and 4 will then go and fight 7 battles, come back. We'll keep rerolling until they all come back, which they will do most often. I don't know what the exact odds are of them coming back is, but you'll be unlucky if one runs away. Look at that way. Like, as long as you send them to the right place, you should be fine. So they'll all go off. And that's what we're going to do, basically, is we're going to send them off to do this. Fight 7 battles, come back, get the prizes, feed them again, raise them again, send them off, and do that for all the levels. If you are curious, by the way, as to what the levels are, it's 10 Persona Greens for level 1. Oh, to level 2. Level 3 requires Mimic Greens, which is another one that he'll give to you, so 10 of those. To level 4, you need 30 Mimic Greens, and then the last one is the expensive one, 40 Silkus Greens, which does take a while. It's harder for Clasko to come across those normally. I don't even have them on this save file because I didn't get them. Don't worry about it. Anyways, so that's basically the system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do... I've already done all that off screen, so I'll come back when we get ready for level 5. Okay then, so plenty of time has been spent going through the process. See, it's about an hour between these saves. So what you're going to do at this point is once you get your Chocobos up to level 5 specifically, so do the same for levels 2, 3, and 4 you did for 1. On level 5, what you're going to do is you're going to send the first 3 runners 1, 2, and 3 to the Calmlands, but save level the runner 4. Don't send out to the Calmlands. Don't query, don't argue, just do it, alright? If you want to get the stuff, just do it. Fight your 7 battles again, go talk to Clasko, save again, obviously make sure everything's fine. And then what you're going to do is you're going to send runners 2, 3, and 4 and leave the first one behind. The reason for that is because we're basically fulfilling the conditions for what's about to happen. And when you send those other runners out, they will come back, as will you, and you'll find something very special happens.
Lady Yuna, what should I do?
Huh?
What's wrong?
This way, hurry!
Something's going wrong. Pain's like, ugh.
The Chocobos found it. They seem to have scented one of their own kind.
Well, what? I bet there's an amazing Chocobo inside. But wimpy little me can't go find it myself, is that it?
Damn.
Yes, that's exactly right. See?
So if you do the entire process correctly, you will gain access to one of the secret dungeons. This is the Ruined Depths that is hidden amongst the actual Chocobo ranch itself. I don't remember this being a particularly horrendously dangerous dungeon, but I haven't done this for quite a while. Honestly, my party has also gained some serious levels as well, up to the 60s now, which is plenty. So let's go ahead and change them back to stuff that I want them to be using. So it's just getting the team sorted out here. So let's send them in and see what is below, shall we? Ah. There's no map. Well, let's go exploring, I guess. And see what is down here. Surely prizes. Prizes sounds good. There are prizes. Alright. What turbo eaters? Not bad. What we got down here then? Fun stuff. Phantoms. We got a Greater Drake. Hopefully it won't be bad as those Elder Drakes in Bavel, but who knows? Fire Gem's not bad. I think our team should be in fairly decent shape for this, though. Yeah, it looks like this team's been pretty decent for this area. Which is good.
No problem.
Yes, there is indeed no map down here. You are going to have to kind of explore it yourself. And I believe the other area that you can go to also has no map, if memory serves me correctly. But it's fine. This one, I believe, is a lot more straightforward than the other location, which is quite a maze, and that will probably be a topic of its own video. Let's go this way, I guess. Ah, I see you down there. Poison Fang, okay. Actually, I think this is the complicated one. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay then, so let's keep looking around then. I think I'll leave the charm bangle off for the moment as we kind of keep exploring around here. Now, one thing you need to be careful about this dungeon is that there are a few locations where you will are one-way trips, basically. There you guys again, get out of here. There are basically like 3 different types of elevation, and there will be some that you'll drop from like the top 2. You can oversoul enemies? That's kind of neat. So here, for example, we can return, but there'll be some of the spots where maybe you can't do that. Like here on the right side, you could drop down and getting back up there. So be careful of that. A couple of one-way routes around here. But there are plenty of prizes to be had. That's for sure.
I can do this blindfolded.
Go ahead.
Flan Azabake here. I'll show this guy off here quickly. He's a magic user, kind of resistant to physical attacks. So you want to use like abilities against him. I believe he's also fairly resistant to. That's my magic points. What the hell? I believe he's also fairly resistant to magic as well. So he's just a bit tanky. It's not the prettiest fight in the world. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's also immune, I think, to the main elements. So you need stuff like darkness. You need stuff maybe like Sparkler from Samurai Dress Sphere, stuff like that. It'll take a little while to get through this guy, but victory can be yours. Wow, that worked. I was gonna say, I was just wondering. I was like, can cut through its defenses? Yeah, that worked very well. More of that, please. Nice.
Did that hurt?
So yeah, stuff that can override and ignore its defense. Good idea for you. Okay. What we got down here? A couple of mega things. That's pretty nice. Sure, let's go this way. So yeah, I'm slowly having to kind of work out my way to go. We need to head towards down there at the end. There's a load of things for us to do down there. And that is our ultimate goal, basically. I think this is taking us towards... I don't know where I am. I'm lost. Okay. Look around here, I guess. I can get up here. Anything hiding in the... I was about to say, the camera's not turning. There might be stuff hiding in here. Wizard's Bracelet that gives some magic there. That'd be nice. I don't think we can go across that way. Let's head on and go that way. I have now put on my charm bangle. I think we've seen enough. Okay, swing on down here. What do we got? Alright. That was an interesting level of jumping there, you know. It's like an episode of Jungle Run, this, isn't it? I see that treasure down there. Oh, we have to go get it, aren't we? Alright, fine. Mithril Bangle, that's plus 60% health, I think that is. It's not bad. I got some crystals lying about those, so we're probably in good shape. Sorry, camera just completely went there. That was ugly. Okay, more treasure down here. A couple of blessed gems. That's nice. That's holy gems. Pretty sweet. Right. Let's go this way. Trying to navigate myself around here. So what we're actually attempting to do is we need to get towards the end areas here. And what you'll find is if we get all the way to the back of this dungeon, you got a load of these. Where there's these little platform things here, and there's like a wall that leads to. And there's a load of these. So if I go down here, there's number one. What we want to do is we want to cross over, or attempt to, but nothing happens. But it's clearly a false wall. So what we've got to do is we need to work out what it is we're trying to do here. We've got to work out a way to manipulate these. Does that go anywhere? Good job, Shadow. Right, so if we go back to the wall that we first got to here, I believe there's 5 walls basically. There's 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and there's 1 here in the middle. Hi! For boss time against the Anything Eater. Those that have played Final Fantasy X will have some horrible, horrible nightmares about this. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves protected here as best as. Right, I want you on haste and evasion. Let's get you over to Gun Mage here so we can find out more about this enemy. Have a look at you. What are you rocking here? Only a 12,000 health. That doesn't seem too bad, but he's on auto reflect, which is pretty naughty. All right then, let's go get ourselves some, shall we? Wow. Only 11,000 health, he says. Everything's gonna be fine, he says. Oh boy. This could be bad. That haste feels pretty pointless right now. Okay, you lived. That's good. Right, Bushido, Sparkler. I want you using... You're just going to chuck magic at me? Right, what we're going to do then, we're going to throw out some... let's throw out a Lunar Curtain. I need you to attempt to heal yourself. Okay, that's better. You also need to heal yourself here.
Chance to run.
Right, yeah, that thing just throwing flare at you, that's pretty dirty. Not so I'm a fan of that. Right, more sparklers, please. This is real kill or be killed. Ow. Some water gems.
Feel the power of fiends unleashed.
So we hit pretty hard, but we also can't survive flare. Oh!
Who ordered a round of freaking
Oh no!
surprise?
Get up, woman! Oh, it's dead. Okay! We beat it! Yeah, that is glass cannon territory, that. My god.
Riku, you don't look so good. I've reached my limit. Break time!
Agreed. Whew. That was rough. That could have gone better. Yikes. So, that is the Anything Eater defeated, just about. So with that now beaten, you'll notice there is another wall behind it. And look at this. Now back here, there is a big hallway. Now these also connects with the various other routes that we can take here, these false walls. And what we've got to now do is we need to lower all of these walls. All the other ones, I believe, should now be available for us to mess with. And when we lower all of them, this wall opens, and what we actually came here for specifically will be revealed. So let's go and find our way to these other wall sections now, shall we? Now we know there's one over this way, because we saw it a moment ago. Ah, there's treasure in this one. What do we got? Pixie dust. That's not bad. I think that's plus 40 magic, I think, with the pixie dust. I've already got one of them, though. Plus 40 magic. Not bad, though, but I have got some crystal balls lying about. But there's some fairly solid accessories to be found around here. Okay, then. So, we need to find these other walls. So, there's going to be another one in that general direction. It's probably around where we drop down for the treasure. So, let's go and deal with this first. Ah, I can't get up there. It's too high. I'd have to go around. Okay, well, let's do that then. We'll have no choice. Let's go here, and we'll look to take the first right we find. Yep. Once we hit this sort of general area, we should be sort of okay. Definitely this place is not the easiest to track your way around, but I think it's not... I don't think it's terrible. But sense of direction helps, and of course there is the internet as well. I'm sure you can use that to your advantage too. Okay, more treasure down here. Oh, mega potions. Okay. Here we are. This is the one on the right side. Okay. All of these now have treasure chests behind them, by the way. Don't worry, you don't have to fight any more anything eaters. There's only one down here. Mercifully. The ABCs of repair? What in the... That's a key item. This is one of several repair manuals in the game. These are used for the experiment, which is in Jose Temple. The basic way it works is you fight it. After fighting and beating it, it breaks, and you're tasked with finding a repair manual to then fix it, and then come back, and then you can fight the experiment again. There's only about 5 or 6 of these in the entire game, so you can only fight so many times, but you do need to do it a couple of times at least for the purposes of the fight. Also, I forgot, make sure to open that back door as well. Can I... Will the game let me open this one from behind? Hold on. Okay, so at this point, you might be struggling slightly to kind of know where we are here. So what I've actually gone and done is I have gone back to the start area. This is where we came across at the very beginning. Around the corner, there was some ethers in the chest. So what I've done is I've gone straight back to the start here so that we can try and explore the left side a bit more properly. So we came down this way, because there's that chest down there which had whatever the heck was in there. But we went down the left side last time, so let's go down this right side and see what we've got here. We have treasure. Cat's bell. That's not bad. I think that's defense and magic defense. I could be wrong here. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Okay, so we've got a couple of routes that we can look to take here. But again, I am slightly trying to... work out where the hell I am. No. This is where we went through. That's the bottom route where we couldn't climb up. Right, I don't want to go that way. We want to go back on the camera. I'm used to the camera looking in one general direction, but it isn't. It kind of turned itself there a bit. Okay, there's some treasure over there in the distance, but we're obviously not going to be able to collect it from that side. I don't see any immediate treasure here. Let me just go have a look. Is there anything to do here? Can't get up there. Okay, this is just a dead end route. We can't take this route. Okay, that's fine. Let's take this left route then and see. Whoops. See where we go here. If it's not Silent Hill 3, and I've died multiple times. Okay. I gotta jump across that, haven't I, to get over? Looks like we've got no choice there. Does this route go anywhere before I do that? Because that's going to be a bit of a journey. Definitely can't get up there. Could just about make that, though. Okay. Nothing there. Let's go to a doorway. It does indeed. Okay, that's good. There's number 4. Inside of this, we have... couple of shining gems. It's not bad. I think that is Flare. I think the shining one. You've got shining gems. I think of Flare. You've got Bless, which is holy, and you've got supreme gems. I believe can cast Ultima, which is pretty wild. Okay, so we got to get up there basically. So we're gonna have to go on a bit of a journey. We have to go back around on ourselves a little bit. So if we go... no, this way's not good. No, we gotta go all the way back round here. So let's go back one more. Down this way. Yeah, treasure chest there. This we've done before. So yeah, the last time we came around here, we dropped down for the treasure chest. Now we need to make sure to stay up top here. So hold the B button. Good. That takes us back to there. We don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. No treasure down here. This should go back to where we saw that chest in the distance. It does. Oh! I forgot that was down here. Good. Very good. But I do know what this is. And this is also very important. This is the Machina reactor. And this is one of the key items for special dress spheres. This is the break HP limit for Riku's, whichever you want to call it, Riku's Machina dress sphere, which means as far as this save is concerned, I now have access to all 6 of them. Very nice. And I haven't used as much of the special dress spheres as I thought I would. I mean, they are good, but they do need a bit of leveling up to be of use later on in the game, because sometimes just having all the action coming with your characters is good. It varies, you know. Either way, that's where this is hiding. Now, if you come over here, that means we've opened all 5 of these routes here. You can go and check those, but I know I have. And that means we can get the prize. Yeah.
So this is the amazing Chocobo?
Looks pretty choco boring.
Oof.
Well, it's Choco bolting!
Don't go! Good girl. That's right. You don't have to be afraid as long as I'm here.
Question. How long has that thing been down here? And if the answer is anything more than, say, a week, how is it alive? It's Final Fantasy. It doesn't matter.
Come home and live with me. I'll take you to your friends.
Aw, they're Choco bonding.
Clasko would be pretty amazing if he only learned to do things himself.
They make a cute couple, don't you think?
And that is episode complete of the Calmlands. We get the higher power garment grid, which is also not too bad. But yeah, you want 100% completion of this game to get the perfect ending? You kinda gotta do all this. It's a thing. Check out the garment grid, by the way. The higher power. Break HP limit automatically. And if you go for all 4 nodes, break damage limit. Very, very strong. I mean, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, pain, shit. Hey, it's a special kind of ability, you know? Anyways, let's quickly make our way back to the Calmlands here to find out more of what we found. That is indeed the amazing Chocobo, and it's alright. It's alright. So we make our way back here, as I'm sure you've probably guessed at this point, that's why this section up here was... Well, it would be reserved, except Clasko is flying around on the damn thing. Jeez! Oh, look at this thing. I spent like 4 hours of my life trying to get hold of this. Like, god damn it. So here we are then. The amazing Chocobo Command Center. So, this has a couple of specific abilities related to it. Chocobo support as well as exploring Spira. You can, much like other Chocobos, send this out to go adventuring across Spira in various areas, and it has the chance to find some pretty rare items. What you can also do, if you send it out to explore, it never runs away. It won't just be, it will always come back. I think it's always successful as well, but I could be wrong about that. What we can also do, yeah, it's gonna have a good time, and we can do that. What you can also do though is Chocobo support here. If you send this out before sending any other Chocobos, it will reduce the likelihood of the other Chocobos running away, and it will make them more likely to find good stuff, basically. So you can use this to either help other Chocobos, or you can send it out to do its own thing. Make sense? Enjoy! Now, it does take quite a while for him to come back. I think it's like 20-something fights or something, so I haven't got a save prepared for that, and, you know, I'll come back here later on, because I don't actually know what it will give me, but we'll go and find out. But that is largely everything done here in the Chocobo Ranch. One thing you'll want to do beforehand, however, look at our Choco browser, of course, is we do need to resolve a couple of other minor things that we need to get prepared for other parts. As I've mentioned, there are a couple of other things to do. We need to dispatch a couple of Chocobos about, and I should probably save... I'll be fine. I'll save the game later. We need to go and send some Chocobos off to Beaconell Island, as noted. If you send a Chocobo there in Chapter 5, you'll get access to Central Expanse to do digging. I don't know if it matters what type of Chocobo you send there. I think it just works regardless, but I could be wrong. So you're going over there, go adventuring. And you know what? Just in case, send a second one out there as well, just in case I get it wrong, I misclicked, or God knows what. Now, the other thing you'll also need to go ahead and do is dispatch a level 5 Chocobo to the Mean High Road. There is another optional dungeon that can only be found with the use of Chocobos. So we're going to go ahead and send a level 5 over there. And the last one, let's just send it to the Jose High Road. Sure. And that should be good. So one thing you can also do in this game, in the HD Remaster, is you can press the F1 button, and you can actually make the game go faster, Turbo 2, or even Turbo 4, which is really good for situations like this. You just need to basically grind out some stuff and wait a little bit, just to go ahead and just zip through battles a little faster. Really useful for here. Also really useful for grinding if you need to in the Fiend Arena, for example, going through fights like that. As well as some other exceptional circumstances I'll talk about in a future video. But yeah, I do appreciate this feature is just built in. I think I just murdered a Chocobo. I wasn't even intending to. I just did. Oops. Never mind. Mistakes were made. It was all very, very sad. So if we make our way back to the Fiend Arena, we should find the good news has happened. Yeah? Oh. Oh, good! Okay. Incredible unit. The Chocobo uncovered some sort of mysterious cave. Alright then. In a large clearing on the Mean Old Road, the place with the terraced cliff and a dome-shaped ruin. This is near where the hover crashes, if you're doing that side quest. Cave entrance is right around there. Chocobo says you shouldn't have any trouble finding it once you're there. Alright, nice. So that is that unlocked. Super duper stuff. Couple more light curtains for us. Now, let's go to Beaconel here. Alright, so this save file is one where I haven't fully completed the whole Cactuar mission, because if you do, you lock out all this stuff from Beaconel Island. You have a chat with this dude. Here we are. Now have access to the Central Expanse. Really cool. I'll do this quickly on stream. Whatever. Hey, we'll be choco digging. Try not to get bucked. So yeah, the actual last Central Expanse is done on Chocobo Back, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get some prizes. Got a coin there, very nice. Now, being it's a Central Expanse, it's a much bigger place than it normally would be. More coins there as well. So bear in mind that getting about here is going to be a little bit tricky. Lots of rare stuff around here. As the darker coins you can see as well. Lots of good stuff. I eventually, if you do keep digging around, you will eventually... That's too far. Okay. Eventually, if you do keep digging around, you will eventually find the desert key, which is what opens the chest. But I don't know how long it's going to take for that to actually happen, truthfully. Let me just go grab hold of this. I think it's random how long it will do it. Defense assembly, yes. Very good. Let's get out of here. Nice. There's some tricky enemies around the Central Expanse, but if you do get involved in fights, so be careful of that. Woohoo! There we go. Good stuff. So yeah, keep doing that. Eventually, you will get hold of the Desert Key, which will let you open up this box, which will give you the Horn of Plenty Garment. And that is going to basically do it for this video. As I say, it is time consuming, and if you're going to go through this, like, expect to take a good couple hours or so. Going through turbo mode can make things a bit easier for you potentially, but you probably don't want to when you're going hunting the Chocobos. That's the long part, is just simply finding 4 level 5 Chocobos, preferably that are bold, in order to make life easier for you. That's the time consuming part. Beyond there, it's not really that difficult. You can kind of speed through the rest. So thank you very much for watching. I've got to go do that again, because I actually went and did that on the wrong save file. Oh, man. I hate my life. Next time, we'll go see what the Chocobos found in me and Hyrule. I'll see you then.